Hello everybody, welcome back. So, like promised, I'm gonna get this last mission out, or this last section out for the T28 heavy tank concept. Reason being, I don't think this is a tank anyone truly wants to go for, so I want to get it done as fast as possible, so that way we can start pushing towards, the T55A, the 260, the Excalibur, the Chimera, and then, the 279. So let's just knock this out. Once again, I mean, these videos may not be the most appealing, but I mean, it's a video. It might help you, it might not, and I mean, that's all they're here for. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. The SPGs for the T28 heavy tank concept. SPGs is arty. If you don't already know, go into number 1. Stun an enemy vehicle 5 times. This one, one thing to put out. The low tier arties are actually kind of annoying to do some of these missions just because a lot of them don't have splash. Like the British arty don't get splash until like tier 7, and it's such a small blast area along with the French that I would not recommend like low tier British or French arty. Now top tier all arties are all really good for doing these missions. Well, some of the missions at least, but the biggest arty name that you're going to be hearing for every single one, I'm going to be saying for this one, the T55, the 260, every single campaign is going to be the Tier 9 American M53 and 55. That arty will get every mission done besides the one that are nation dependent, that are not American. So, anyways, stun an enemy vehicle 5 times. This one is Screaming M44 Tier 6 American arty. Literally an autoloader. You can literally perm track heavy tanks. That tank is stupid, but it'll get the mission done. So either the M44 or any tier 8 and above arty really. No, not much more to delve into this. Going into stun enemy vehicles, 100 seconds in total. Potential stun duration is counted. So the potential is like if you stun them and they fix it, or you hit them and it does no damage or something. It'll all add towards the total of 100 seconds, which 100 seconds is not a lot. It's not a lot at all. I think with tier 10 that's 3, sometimes 4 shots done. But once again, I would still recommend the M44 at tier 6 just because, once again, like always, it's lower tiers. A lot of players don't really know what arty safe is, so you could literally mop this up in like a minute and a half of shooting, if even that. Super simple, or like I said, just use any tier 8 and above arty. You'll have it done within 4 to 5 shots, which is not hard at all. Putting you to number 3, stun an enemy heavy or tank destroyer 4 times. So it does not say anywhere it has to be a different tank. So this is where you pull up your scumbag pants and you shoot the same poor bastard 4 times in a row. Mission complete. Next. So, SPG 4. Stun enemy heavy tank or tank destroyer 50 seconds in total. Potential stun is counted. So much like the previous 2, you just have to stun the same poor bastard for 50 seconds total. Congratulations, mission done. Next. SPG 5. Enable allies to cause 1,000 damage to enemies by stunning or immobilizing them. So, what you want to do here is you want to overlook your push. Wherever your lemming train is driving, you want to look in front of them, so as soon as something gets spotted, you can do all that hard work of going, send that round down range, hit the tank, your team kills them, you get 1,000 assisted damage from it, mission complete. Next. SPG 6. Enable your allies to cause damage to 3 different vehicles by stunning or immobilizing them. So, once again, you want to look at the push and shoot 3 different tanks. Obviously, that's what it says. Shoot the first tank, he gets damaged, go straight to the next target that may be getting shot. They're not focused on the same target because, obviously, your team needs to hit 3 different ones. Mission complete. Next. Go to SPG 7, stun 3 enemy vehicles. Once again, it does not say 3 different vehicles, so, as I assume, you can shoot the same guy 3 times, mission complete. If not, you just shoot 3 different tanks. Going on to the next one. Be among the top 5 players by XP earned. Well, as much as I hate to say it, if you're a semi-competent player and you play an arty piece, it's not really hard to be top 5 because, well, you can literally shoot everybody at all moments, at all times. Mission complete. Let's go to the next one. SPG 9. Damage or destroy modules or injure crew members totaling at least 5. So 5 modulars. Oh, modulars. Wow. Modules or crew members. So this one, you want to aim for the squishiest of squishy targets. So any of the Sturvs, like any of the Swedish TD lines, any of the Grill 15 line, Scorp G's, Tier 8 Arty will tear them apart, and it's only 5. It's not terrible. I mean, how many games have you guys played where you get hit by Arty, lose 3 crew members, your ammo gets damaged, your gun's messed up, your engine gets broke, literally break everything in one shot? This mission's not hard. Just shoot for the squishy tanks. Mission complete. Next. Alright, so SPG 10. Cause or assist in causing. So either you cause or you get assisted damage for 2000 HP. Not hard. By stunning or mobilizing. Once again, overlook your team. It's going to require arty players to actually help their team. Holy crap, you thought of that, huh? That'll finish this mission off rather smoothly. As long as, your team actually shoots what you splash, because for some reason that's an issue as well. Number 11, stun 2 enemy vehicles with a single shot. So, this one is... These ones are always weird, because this is where you got to kind of play for yourself. You'll hear it a lot, especially in the later campaigns, like Chimera 279. You'll hear me say, it's messed up, but you're playing for yourself, not the team. Because when you get to those points, it's screw the team, I'm here for myself. Get over it. It's what happens. This one, you have to hold your shell. You have to wait for 2 little red tanks to drive close to each other. And you do not want to shoot at one directly. You want to purposely miss, so that way your shell hits between them and splashes them both. Or, if you're on a city map, you can literally kind of just set up in like a heavy tank alley and just wait. Like, you're going to probably die, but who cares? If you get the mission done, that's all you played. That's all you hit the battle button for, is just to get the mission done. But this one may take a couple games, because the amount of times that you actually run into 2 guys sitting right next to each other is... Well, geez, in today's world, tanks is pretty common now, but... Well, good luck. Pushing us to SPG 12. Stun enemies for 100 seconds in total. This this portion is just like the other one. Allies must destroy an enemy vehicle, stunned or immobilized. So the moment that they die, they have to be stunned or tracked by you. That's the only difference. This mission literally came up like 3 missions ago. There's a lot of missions that are the exact same, just that now someone has to die. So that's just team dependent, whether they kill what you stun or not. Putting you to number 13. So, this is one of them weird ones. Cause damage 4 times to enemy vehicles by shooting them, or stun enemy vehicles 6 times. So, what it's basically saying is either you hit 4 tanks in a row, mission complete, or you miss 6 tanks and mission complete. No need to further delve into that because it's pretty self-explanatory. Let's go to number 14. Another one. Stun enemies for 100 seconds total. Obviously, potential stun is counted. Or, allies cause 600 damage to enemy vehicles immobilized by you. So, I noticed the immobilizing one is a little bit of a pain in the ass because sometimes the arty sometimes it won't track them. But 600 damage worth, and for being able to do this all game, there's no time limit. They're both very doable, but this one here is probably more guaranteed for a longer, drawn-out game. This one is, if you're, once again, just overlook your team's push, 600 damage is fairly easy to get. Let's go to SPG 15. So, be among top 3 players on your team by XP earned, and enable your allies to cause 1500 damage to enemy vehicles by stunning or immobilizing. So, the only way to actually get SPG 15 missions done, which is crazy, you have to play for the team. who would have thought playing for the team would actually get missions done? SPG 15, so being among the top 3 by XP. The way arty players get XP mainly, because obviously you're never spotting for yourself, you're only getting half the XP, is blind shots, where you know tanks are, so you need to hit blind shots, or, it's crazy that, they add this part of the mission, you support your push, and you shoot the tanks your team is driving into, because when you splash them, and your teammates hit them, I'm pretty certain it counts like as of you spotting them, right? Because that gives you more XP if they get shot after you stun them. It's a crazy idea, but who would have thought assisting your heavy tanks when they're brawling or your mediums when they're flanking? It will help you go higher in the list of XP on the team. So yeah, just this one may take a couple games because top 3 is kind of a pain in the ass, but at the end of the day, it only gets harder and it only gets worse. But that will finish SPG 15 for you. Remember, for this one, support the push, and I suppose I can talk over this. 1500 damage to enemy vehicles, not terrible. It's really not that bad, especially for arty, and then win. That's all you gotta do. You get your order for the 260. And that is SPG 15. Now, the other classes, those videos are going to be a lot longer, because there's a lot more options you can actually do. The SPG ones, I'm going to try and breeze through. Like, this one's not even half the length of the last video. And that's simply because 90% of these missions are done with one arty piece. Like, there's nothing else I can say other than the fact that this arty right here, using both the long gun, this gun is for stunning missions, for the high amount of time for stunning, you use this gun. If you need damage and splashing multiple tanks, you use this gun. You literally can use this arty for pretty much every single mission that is not nation reliant. But with that being said, some of you may not have this, and I highly recommend getting it. It is the American Tier 9 M53 and 55. This arty will get every mission, every arty mission for all of these vehicles pretty much. Like I said, except the ones that need Russian arty or French arty, or, well, British fall under American, so whatever, German arty, I guess. But yes, get your hands on the M53 and 55, get those missions done, and you will now become the proud owner of a T28 heavy tank concept, which is a very odd tank. Frontal armor is very good. These are weak spots, but your gun turns like all the way over like this, and you pull around these, you literally pull around corners sideways, and you're pretty much a bonker for same tier and lower. Tier 8s will chew you up. Knowledgeable tier 7s will chew you up. Tier 6s stand pretty much no chance, and if you do get tier 5, well, good luck to them. Alright guys, with that, that is the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next one.